What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Just a Few Things with Alex Son. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I seen this video going around of people saying that Kamala Harris seemed drunk within this video. So I've never watched it fully through. I'm gonna watch a little bit of it and I'm gonna give y'all my reaction as to what I think. Um, I doubt that she's drunk or that she would get on an interview drunk. But I'm gonna give you my 2 cents. Make sure y'all like for the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on post notifications, and we gonna get into it. All right, let's go.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Back at you, brother. You are such an extraordinary leader, and we have become lifelong friends. I just, in front of everyone, I want to thank you, Tim. You lead with courage. You lead with heart. You see the people. You care about the people. You believe in uplifting the dignity to which all people are entitled, and you do it and you have a sense of fun when you're doing it. But you are an extraordinary leader, and obviously the people of Minnesota are very, very lucky to have you there. But you are a national leader and a dear friend, and thank you. Noel, thank you for your work in Pennsylvania and all that you did for our campaign. And let me just say to everyone on this call, I am so grateful for you, and I'm so thankful to you. I'm thankful for your love of our country and your willingness to put the work into it. I'm thankful for the faith that you put in me and Governor Walz and our team. And I am thankful because I know your character is such that you're not going to get knocked down. And you're in this fight, and you're in it for all the right reasons. And I know that about you. It's why you're part of this call right now and all the work that you did over those 107 days and even before. That's your nature. And the outcome of this election obviously is not what we wanted. It is not what we worked so hard for. But I am proud of the race we ran. And your role in this was critical. What we did in 107 days was unprecedented. Think about the coalition that we built, and we were so intentional about that. You would hear me talk about it all the time. Being a daughter of parents who are active in the civil rights movement, I know and believe that the best movements that are about progress in our country mean that it's leaders that we are dedicated to the coalition, to bringing people together that seemingly have nothing in common, but have everything in common. A coalition where we bring people together based on a deep love of our country and our understanding that the strength of our country will be a function of our willingness to put in the work, and that we will do that work with a sense of joy, yes, with a sense of work ethic and understanding it's going to be hard, but it's good work. It's good work to be engaged in a collective fight for America's future. And it means so much to me and to Governor Walz that you knocked on doors, you called friends, you called in favors. You said, "Hey, I showed up at your softball game. Now I need you to show up at the campaign office." You put in the time. It was personal for you. And you gave all that you could to support our campaign.
Let me stop here and let me say this. I personally watching the first few seconds or minutes of this video, I don't think she's drunk. I do think that she's clearly reading from some type of script or some type of teleprompter. You can see her eyes going from side to side. And That's cool and all. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Not every politician, but most politicians use teleprompters. But um, I think that when it comes to this specific interview or this specific video, uh, she is not really, I guess, it doesn't seem like she wants to do this, in my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be like totally left with this, but I personally think just like the election and just like this whole presidential campaign, she did not want to do this. I personally believe she did not want to run for the president of the United States. Maybe like 20% of her did. 80% of her, I feel like she was forced to do it. And she was about to be the biggest puppet. And I don't say that because she's weak, or I don't say that because she's a woman, or whatever the case may be. I'm saying that because I don't necessarily see her drive to want to do this job, right? Like, there's just a certain fire or a certain type of drive that you come with, right? And like her whole demeanor, a lot of the times, whether she was on a few of the interviews that she did, whether it was a podcast or 60 Minutes or whatever the case may be, you know, it was all about like kumbaya. It seemed like it was like all about like, let's come together, let's do this, let's, yeah, you know, which that's all good and well, but at the same time, like, where's that like grit? You know what I mean? That's what I think she's missing within this video, and what she missed within the election. But let's continue.
Because of your efforts, get this, we raised an historic $1.4 billion, almost $1.5 billion from grassroots supporters alone, the most in presidential campaign history. Nearly 8 million donors contributed an average donation of about $56 to fuel our people-powered campaign.
Another reason, just what she just said right there, why I don't believe that she's really into this, and she wasn't into the presidential campaign. She said that they raised a record of $1.4 billion, right? And right now, her campaign is currently in $20 million of debt from the presidential campaign run that they were having. And people like Beyonce, Oprah, a whole bunch of people were getting paid left and right from this campaign. And it makes me sit there and go, well, I mean, majority of this money went to paying your staff, I guess, or to paying your campaign buddies. Like, what's the goal here? You know what I mean? Because people put their hard-earned money into donating and believing in what you're standing for, as far as you saying that you are fighting for them and you are going forward for them. But it seems like whenever we have rallies and things like that, it seems like it's almost like a concert or just a meet and greet for a celebrity, right? Like, I could be wrong and reports could be wrong, but I doubt it. It was reported that they paid Beyonce $10 million. They paid Oprah Winfrey's company, not Oprah Winfrey directly. They paid her company $1 million, right? Like, just the whole, it's just crazy how it goes, you know? Like, it just don't seem like she was really in this. I think they were just like throwing things left and right. They were trying whatever works, and we're trying to gravitate towards a certain demographic maybe that just always, you know, goes to their knees for maybe these celebrities, or they do whatever it is that they do. But I just don't think that she really wanted this. Honestly, that's just my opinion. But yeah.
And understand that the work that we did included the work that so many of you here did, which is to talk to first-time voters. Many of you are first-time voters. And to talk about how being involved can make a difference. And that remains true. And that's one of the pieces that I just want us to please take away, that our fight for freedom and for opportunity and for the promise of America, it included, for example, nearly almost 4 million first-time contributors to our campaign because of the work you did of helping people know that they can be engaged and that they're not outside, that they're inside, that we're all in this together. And that work continues. The work must continue of reminding ourselves that we have an ability to stay engaged in a way that will make a difference. The work that
Am I bugging, or she said the work continues? Let me see what she said, because I was kind of like thrown off.
continues. The work must continue.
The work response continues. Okay.
Of reminding ourselves that we have an ability to stay engaged in a way that will make a difference. The work that you all did, it's going to have lasting effect. Again, I'll say, the election didn't turn out like we wanted it to. Certainly not as we planned for it to. But understand that the work we put into it was about empowering people. That's the spirit with the work we did. Our spirit and our work was about saying that it is a strength that we each have to lift people up, as opposed to beating people down. It is a strength we have that has lasting effect. So all that work that you did that was about engaging with other people, engaging with perfect strangers and in their face seeing a neighbor, that has lasting effect. It reminds people that there are leaders like you who care and will bring us together.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right here. But I just personally don't think that she's drunk. I know I've seen a lot of headlines that says Kamala Harris is drunk. But just based off of her demeanor, it doesn't seem like she's drunk. It seems like she's probably tired. It seems like she's not really there. She probably has to do this to address, obviously, a group of people that believe that she would win, and to obviously, set some peace, because a lot of people were affected by this election, whether they were for Trump or for Kamala. Everybody is not on Kamala's side. Everybody's not on Trump's side, So some people are happy. Some people are sad. Some people are joyful. Some people are just in shambles, right? But nonetheless, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If y'all want to see the rest of this video, I will definitely make sure to drop it in the description below. I thank y'all for tuning in with me. Love y'all in Jesus' name. And let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all think that she was drunk? I personally don't think so. But if y'all do, y'all let me know. Love you. Jesus' name. Peace.